So here we are on a Sunday afternoon, rainy due to COVID. Everything is closed, not much where to go with the kids, and the kids are bored. One of the most dreadful things that parents hear from their kids are, "I am bored." The problem with that is twofold. First of all, the child is in pain. It's a very uneasy feeling to be bored. It's not pleasant. And we as parents don't like to see our kids in pain, just like we don't like it when they're not well. We don't like to see them suffering. When they suffer, we suffer. The second thing is that it's almost like you need to come up with a solution. You need to come with an activity list. You need to battle inside your head the ever ongoing war within you about how much devices to give and how much not to give. And you are not always able to come up with a solution. And if you don't come up with a solution, they'll just keep nagging. And that is very uncomfortable. So what do we do with kids who are bored? I'm not going to come up for you with an activity list because my activity list probably looks very similar to yours. However, there is something interesting that I'd like to share with you. And that is that it is developmentally crucial, important and good for them to be bored. But I'd like to explain what I'm saying. Take, for example, a young man that I get to see, and this happens quite often. And I'll ask him, "Tell me, what would you like to do with your life?" Don't know. "Do you have any interests, hobbies?" Don't know. "Are you sometimes jealous of other people and you can, you can tell yourself, maybe I would like to do something like that along those lines?" Don't know. Part of that issue is that they've not been bored enough. When children are bored and they're not rescued out of their boredom, here is what happens. They nag more. But after a bit, they are going to come up with their own creative solution. They're going to have to tap into their own creativity in order to be able to fill their time, and they will do it. So this is not a miracle solution, but I'd like you to try something. So next time your child tells you you're bored, and you really don't have to do this all the time, but do it sometimes. Instead of coming up with a solution, to tell them to go again, to play with that ongoing puzzle which they don't want to finish and they don't want to play with, just validate. Just say something like, "It's okay to be bored." And if you don't like that, how about you say, "You are not sure what to do right now." And the response you're going to get is, "Yeah, I'm bored." Or they want something that you don't want to give them. And just stay with it. And you can say how frustrating it must be to be bored, but don't rescue them out of it. Try that for some time, and something very interesting will happen after a while, and you will see that the children start to become more creative, tap into their own resources to find ways to keep themselves busy. Looking forward to hear how that's been going for you. All the best.